Let's get it.
All right.
Hey guys, this is Jungle Friends. It's your girl V.
And this is Willis.
And we're back for another week.
Right.
Woo!
In person.
In person. How you doing?
How you doing?
What?
That's how she said.
How you doing? How you doing? Wendy Williams, shout out to you and your recovery. Hey everybody, if you have not tuned into a Jungle Friends, we always start off with a shot. We always end up with a shot. We play drunk games, and if the person loses, they have to take a shot. And if either one of our phones go over value, have to take a shot as well. Got it? 4 shots, minimum 2. All right. Let's go ahead and get started.
All right.
Man, I feel like we have a bit of a basement and a brick.
I know, right? Whew. I haven't took a shot, Brick.
That part.
Yeah.
I take that back. I just took a shot at brunch on Sunday. On Saturday. I'm trying. But I ain't gonna lie. I definitely took it slow because I was a driver. Drink responsibly. Mm-hmm. That's a little plug.
Where'd y'all go to brunch at?
The park at 14th. No, they're not paying me, but they're black owned, and I definitely support black owned. And man, we ate like macaroni and cheese, jerk wings, collard greens, eggs, bacon, French toast, fruit. They had like an apple crumble. And then when we told the lady that we were there, you know, just working on the details of the wedding. Right. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm engaged. How you doing? Don't make me zoom in on the camera, because I was zoom in on the camera. I'm just okay. No, I was serious.
That's serious.
When we told her that we were like planning out just the beginning specifics of the wedding, she bought out a whole like brownie sundae and bought out shots. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, so the park have the option that you can pay for brunch in advance, so it's like $60 per person. Right. Plus tax. So I was like, damn, this is expensive ass brunch. Like it's like $145 for just the 2 of us. But they give you a lot of food, and the whole place is a vibe. I mean,
was it bottomless mimosas?
5 different types of bottomless mimosas.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
And they bring out, they do it different like other brunches. They put all their food on like one oval plate, and then when you want more of like another piece of salmon or some more French toast, they bring out small plates after that. And yeah, I was stuffed after, you know, maybe my 2nd or 3rd round of bacon. Don't judge me. But yeah, and it's a 2-hour seating limit just like anything else. Yeah. And yeah, like I said, black owned. It's about 4 floors. So yeah, I don't know if people in the DMV area, you probably know beforehand they used to have brunch and then it would turn into a day party.
Yeah, I know about the day party.
Yeah, but now they don't even do parties or anything. It's literally just, they open from I think Thursday night to Sunday. Okay. And they just do brunch and dinner now. But I mean, think about it, $60 per head. Why would I need to worry about day parties? I mean, more people drunk. Yeah. Have to do with security. Yeah. Charging this, that, and the third. Literally, people just coming here to eat. And if you wanted a side job, which I might think about applying, you could just literally work there on the weekends, and you guaranteed for a prepaid ticket or a table for 2, you guaranteed just about a $25 tip. Okay. You know, but with the $145 ticket, they already had the gratuity and the taxes. So when you got SAP, you didn't have to worry about bringing your pocketbook or wallet or anything, because everything was already paid for.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go there.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe we can do a double date.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do that, and of course supporting a black-owned business, which is another big thing. So it was really good, and the music was good. So if you're in the DMV area, the park at 14th and Northwest, I believe, definitely check it out. But anyway, all right, so let's get into some things.
Updates.
Yeah, updates. So I haven't talked about this guy in a minute because I feel like I was dragging him out. I mean, he was dragging himself out with changing stories after story and then find out the truth and then... Right. Anyway, so you guys already heard, and if you haven't, Jesse Smollett, you gotta say his name like that, thanks to Dave Chappelle. Jesse Smollett has been sentenced to 150 days in the slammer.
That's it?
Yeah, the judge sentenced him to 150 days in jail and 30 months felony probation. So about 2.5 years. Right. The judge didn't hold back on Jesse, calling him arrogant, selfish, and narcissistic. He said Jesse wasn't motivated by money, but for attention, which is unacceptable. Jesse still claims his innocence, though, even though after being escorted out of the courtroom, his sentence will start immediately. So, I don't know if you guys saw the clip, which went viral for a little bit, for about a day and a half or two. He definitely was saying, yelled at, I think it was was it a sentence hearing? He was like, I am not suicidal. I am not suicidal. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm not suicidal. I am in my right mind. I wish I could find the clip.
Right.
But he went in. But a lot of people were laughing at him like, does he think this is a episode of Empire where he's acting out? And I was like, it's all fun and games, but let's not act like other people of other races haven't set up prisoners to look like they
killed themselves.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm not talking about correctional officers or whoever in charge of the correctional facility. I'm talking about, or the prison or the jail, wherever he's going. It's people that literally bunked with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's already, granted, I don't know, I've never been, thank you Jesus, to jail or to prison, but it's the stigma you see on TV. You know, it's really hard for somebody who's a gay individual to go going into prison. Like, that's what the stigma, that's what TV shows us. Now, do I know if it's true? I don't know. But I think that he probably thinks that people want to try to say that he's suicidal, that he was. I don't know. Do you think they're going to release him in a gym pop? I don't know.
Maybe because he's a celebrity, maybe not. But I don't think he's going to serve that whole time anyway.
I mean, 150 days.
What, somebody. 6 months?
Yeah.
And then it's still COVID times, and if he's on good behavior, he ain't going to
like 5 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, I think Taraji was behind him saying that the time doesn't really justify the crime. And I'm like, Taraji, you know I'm normally behind you on everything, but let's not forget he wasted that city or that county's funds to do all that investigating. All that investigating. They had to do extra security, have other police officers on detail, all that other crap.
They waste a lot of money. They probably got to pay restitution too.
They paid a lot of money for him to do this whole deep dive investigation, and probably hire other people outside of the county to do some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a whole spectacle. I think for about 2 years now, right?
Right.
I think it happened ever since we started recording down here. It's just about. And so yeah, I'm glad that he made the statement. I don't think it's funny that he said it. You know, people are like, oh, that was a little extra, but I think that if I was him, I would probably do something. I'm not crazy. Right. I am not going to kill myself. I didn't harm myself.
Right.
Just in case it happens, and y'all be like, dang, he was just overcome by everything that was happening around him, and he just gave up. No.
You ain't about to get me.
You gotta be quicker than that. Like, my man said, nah.
Not suicidal.
So, my prayers are with them. He's still claiming his innocence.
Yeah.
I mean,
natural.
Hey, at least he gonna stand beside himself. He was like, I said what I said, and you know, I can respect that.
Yeah.
Instead of him changing the story, then everybody definitely would have dragged him even more. Like,
hell yeah, like, you guys go through all this shit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, OJ stick to his story the whole time. Why can't Jussie?
Yeah, he went to jail for some other bullshit.
Until he get out, and then write a book and say, you know, how I.
No, he wrote a book before he went in talking about what if I did it.
Oh, I thought that was after he.
Nah, that's before he went in.
Oh yeah, because he didn't get for the first round. But yeah, so I just want to get you guys updated on that information. So prayers for him. Hopefully nothing happens to him, because I don't think this is something that warrants something to happen to him.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like, you know, there's a lot of fucked up mentally people out here that are doing stuff to little kids, senior citizens, all this other stuff that can have the grounds of, you know, making somebody suicidal or something like that. I don't think this actually justifies it.
Yeah.
So
prayers up to him and his family.
Yeah, most definitely.
Especially his sister.
Journey.
I love his sister.
Yeah, I love Journey. Yeah. She's a great actor. She does not get her flowers enough.
Oh, hell
But
no.
she did her thing in Lovecraft Country. She really did.
I want y'all to bring that back. Like,
yeah.
they need to
somebody else gotta get it to another network, right? Because HBO canceled it.
Yeah.
It was a little weird.
But I think, didn't she sign a deal with like Netflix or something?
Mm-hmm.
The director? I don't know.
Oh yeah, the director. Yeah, the director definitely did.
So hopefully that's part of that package. I got a story.
I thought that was Jordan Peele's. Is it Jordan Peele's? I don't know. Keep going. Okay. It's somebody.
Alright, Tinder. So yeah, remember the Tinder swindler?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in response to that, you know, phenomenon on Netflix right now, if you haven't seen it yet, Tinder is now offering criminal background checks.
What?
On their people.
On their people, like their employees?
So say if you were on Tinder.
Yeah.
And you match with a guy.
Okay.
For a fee, you can run a background check on the guy.
Wow.
Yeah. Now there's a little bit of controversy with this. Some people with the background check. A background check is very like it's a blanket it's like they just list shit, but it doesn't. That might not be the person. What if the person has like a murder charge? You see he's a murderer, and he's like, fuck that, but he did that murder like in '98 when he was 15. You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But only time I can see it's relevant if it's like sex offender. I don't care when you did it. If you're a sex offender, you're a sex offender.
I mean, you gotta think about it. I mean, and I know you're like really V, but no. I'm watching the Law and Order SVU to know that some people be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and then they plea out. They're like, "Yo," not saying everybody, saying it, like that. There's that 2% that they at the wrong place at the wrong time, and they plead out to being on the registry list.
Right.
You know, I'm just saying.
But so you think it's a good thing you can do background checks on your dates?
I don't think so. I feel like me personally.
I feel like women should already do their own background checks on you. They checking Facebook, Instagram.
We investigators
Case search.
out here. We investigators out here. It's only the ones that are stupid that got caught up, like the Twin Slender victims. All right, they're not stupid. They were gullible. Let's put it like that. They were gullible. They're the ones who did do their due diligence. But I'd be damned if somebody be doing a whole background check on me.
Yeah, true.
Like, what? So we're starting off not trusting each other.
I can see single women wanting to do that though, especially you don't really know this person. You're just an internet person.
It's showing me stalker behavior. What if somebody is just a stalker? Now they know everything about you, and you got to think about background checks. They list your whole name, date of birth, probably hometown city. These are all what's the word I'm looking for? These are all key things to get into people's passwords.
True.
Which we all know. Hometown, first pet, blase. These are all little key phrases and passwords, keys and reminders for you to get into somebody's account. Oh, they did go to Fells High School, and what's their mascot? Bulldogs. Like, this is shit that happens every day, B. So why would you open that up for some stalker person who may be a hacker or not to get access to me?
Yeah. And then also,
and what if a person is somebody that got your background and you're not even interested in them no more? Now they know all your information, and
I'm sure they would.
Would they notify me if that person requests a background check on me?
They would have to edit it. Like, just show me charges. Don't give them my full name and date of birth and all that other shit. They would have to edit it. So,
but is it
and
right?
then also, you're assuming people putting their right information into Tinder.
Yeah, but my thing is it also right to judge somebody on their past before you even know them?
Yeah, no, that's one thing that we're complaining about in the article, because they said it can be like a form of discrimination, especially with black and brown people, because a lot of black and brown people have charges and
right. So because I got arrested for a nickel bag or whatever, I'm now
or falsely accused.
Some crazy, I'm some crazy drug dealer now.
Yeah,
like come on, that's not right.
Yeah,
I don't think that's right. I'm against it. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
I see the benefits, but I can see the problems with it too.
I mean, I see like a benefit.
Yeah.
But my thing is, people don't know how to stop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're like, oh, they got this one misdemeanor of vehicular homicide. I'm pretty sure that's a felony. Mm-hmm. But it could be a misdemeanor count. Oh, they got this one thing of vehicular homicide or whatever. And then you're like, oh, well, wait, who died? Now you're going to be looking at because I'm pretty sure the charge going to have the date next to it.
Yeah.
So now they're looking at, who died because of this and da-da.
But I'm also thinking, so this new, so we don't have that much information, and I'm not on Tinder, V's not on Tinder, but I would assume they would do it, like you would have to have that person's consent to run a background check on them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it might be a situation where like you could opt out of it, or you could have it, and then like say if you swipe on somebody's page, then they'd be like, all right, this person background check verified, or something, because I shouldn't be subject to a background check, especially without my consent. Even when jobs do it, they get your consent. Right. So it might be a consent thing. So you might be able to say no. But
the thing is, why go through all that?
True.
I mean, I get it. There are some crazy people out there. Mm-hmm. But the ratio of the sane people to insane people, it's pretty high. Like, yeah, everybody not crazy. I mean, everybody got a little crazy in them. JK. But nobody out here, nah. Yeah. There's a lot of law-abiding citizens out here. And I would be mad if some guy would be like, I don't really want to talk to you because, You did lift those lipsticks from that Target when you were like 18. I didn't even know it was in my hand. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. There's been some times I had so much stuff checking out, and I don't realize something's underneath my armpit or something. Cause I'm the one thinking, oh, I'm gonna just go in there for one or two things, and I have a whole handful of stuff. Like I have a whole handful of stuff, and I'm checking out, and I'm just, all right, swap, and I walk out with a whole whatever underneath my arm. I'm like, oh crap.
Right.
Do I go back all the time? Yeah, sure. It's not my fault the alarm systems didn't go off.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. Just examples.
All right. You got a story?
Yes, I do. Gotcha. So, thinking about discrimination, let's talk about director Ryan Coogler. Is that how you pronounce his name? I think it's Coogler. He was temporarily detained by police back in January of this year after a bank teller accidentally thought he was attempting a bank robbery. Listen to this, y'all. And if you don't know who director Ryan Coogler is or was, he used to be the director for Black Panther. Not used to be. He's actually Wakanda Forever. He still is a director. He was actually in Atlanta when he was detained, where he was filming Wakanda Forever, which is coming out, I believe, next year. Nice. In the documents obtained by TMZ, the incident occurred after Ryan tried to take out a large amount of money from his account. It was noted that he walked into the bank with his face mask and sunglasses, and on the back of the withdrawal slip that was handed to the bank teller, he allegedly said, "I would like to withdraw $12,000 cash from my checking account. Please do the money count somewhere else. I'd like to be discreet." That unfortunately led the teller to think that an attempted robbery was taking place after she went to make the transaction on her computer, which triggered an alarm. The teller, who was described as a Black woman, then alerted her boss, and they called authorities. There were two people outside who had been waiting for Ryan that were detained during the incident. And once the police made their way inside, they detained him, and it went left a little bit after that. Mm-hmm. So here's my thing that blows me.
She looks like she's Black. Because if it's a white woman, I would have read her.
No, I'm going to read her too. Like, really? You scared of your own people?
Yeah.
You can't blame white people for being scared of us if you're afraid of us too. Yeah. Like, I don't fuck with that. And then
why would I take $12,000? Why would I be robbing you if I'm taking the money out of my own account?
And for deposits and withdrawals, you have to show ID. Yeah. So there's no way. That's literally you write your little thing now.
But I thought it was a thing at the bank. Like when it's like private banking, when you can call ahead if you get a large amount of money and they can have it ready for you.
I don't know if he lives in Atlanta or not. Probably or maybe not. He could be.
But Bank of America all over though.
It doesn't say Bank of America.
It was Bank of America.
It was.
Oh, yeah.
On this article, it just says bank. But either way, I'm just like, so who says as a person who's robbing a bank, please do the money count somewhere else? Most robbers want to see that you their money right in front of them.
And then most robbers ask for, give me $1 million, open the safe, give me everything. They don't put a specific number. They don't want you to count.
I like to be discreet. Who the fuck, like, that doesn't even sound like a robber. Like, come on.
And I get he want to be discreet because you don't know who in that bank watching you. And you taking out $12,000 cash?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she needs to be retrained. According to Coogler, though, I heard that he said that, Bank of America made it right.
I mean, I can understand that, but it's just still the fact of, bruh, does the situation matter? Mm-hmm. What made you say, maybe it's the mask, but it doesn't say what type of mask?
No, it was just a regular, I saw the video, it was just like a regular, like, blue, like a medical mask. And then he had shades, and then he had a hoodie on. So maybe that kind of threw her off, but still.
Are we really still dwelling on the whole hoodie stereotype?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God.
I am glad.
Trayvon Martin?
Yeah, right. But I am glad, I hate to give them their props, but the police did handle it well. Like, they could have been in their guns. Well, he did have his gun out, but you know how most of them shoot first, ass later, cuss later. It was professional from what the video body cam put.
I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
But I think also with that, it's like, it's all about area, right? I'm pretty sure he didn't go to no hood Bank of America.
No, he was in Atlanta.
Yeah, he was in Atlanta, probably a nicer Bank of America, went to the teller, whatever. But it's just like, yo.
Can't catch a break.
I would be so mad at this lady. And what's that song? You about to lose your job. But then again, I feel like the Bank of America would probably still want to stand beside her because it's like, yo, I thought it was this.
You know, it could be like, all right, this needs to be like a training lesson. Like, it doesn't, nowhere in that note says, hey, I'm about to rob your ass. You just got scared, you got antsy, and you called the police. Pretty much. That's it.
And I think for me, it's the most disappointing thing. Is I'm like, yo, this is what we expect from a white person.
Right.
We don't expect this from, I mean, and not all white people. I want my Caucasian listeners to think not like that. I mean, like the stereotypical white people.
If she was a white lady, they would have dragged her by now.
Yeah, but they still dragging the black lady because it's like, yo, it be your own people.
True.
Your own people. If anything, not to mention, it's like, this is a successful black man.
Who probably has millions of dollars in Bank of America. Like, why would I rob myself out of my own account?
I mean, there's been times, like, even when you go to travel now, you have to wear masks inside. I think that's about to change the next couple of weeks. But when the people at TSA and they ask for your boarding pass, they tell you to pull down your mask real quick while they look at your ID.
Yeah.
It could have been a quick, let me see your ID, sir. Do you mind pulling down your mask real quick so I can see? Simple.
And not only that, where's your manager? Like, you should have escalated up to your manager, and maybe he could have read him like, I don't think he's robbing us. It says right here, take it out of his account. You know, escalate up. You just went straight to calling the police. So
someone said, now I'm accidentally suing the whole bank and the authorities for wrongful arrest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They didn't get arrested, but detained. But yeah, I get what they're saying.
Yeah, someone else
said,
people
can get them jokes off.
Yeah, someone else said, what kind of shit is that?
Let's see what you did there.
I see what you did, you smart bastard, you. But yeah, so I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah,
I'm glad nothing happened to him because, like you said, it could have went way worse.
Yeah.
And yeah, so now we know. Yeah, can't trust anybody.
So I got a story.
Okay.
You remember? So one of the common theme on this show, we talk about people getting that PPP money, and the Fed's coming for your ass.
Okay.
So this Georgia man was arrested, and he got caught buying rare Pokemon cards with his COVID release funds. All right.
What?
So a guy named Vinta Ottersman, man, we be fracking people names. 31 from Dublin, Georgia, was sentenced to 3 years in prison after confessing to falsifying information to obtain COVID-19 disaster relief loan. According to the state's attorney, Ottersman received 36 months in federal prison after pleading guilty to one count of wire fraud for using most of the money to purchase collectible Pokemon trading cards. In addition, Ottersman's prison sentence, he's also ordered to serve 3 years on a supervised release, pay a fine of $10,000, and he has to pay that money back, which is the restitution of $85,000. Like, it's not like you balled out and went to Vegas and you remember there was the Pretty Ricky guy. He was buying cars and shit.
Yeah.
You buy Pokemon cards?
I mean, because the value of it down the line probably would be more than he paid for it.
Yeah, but
it's like people who collect stamps or coins.
Yeah.
A certain amount in production back in the day, and they're like, all right, in 2050 or 2100, it's gonna be.
Oh, he's trying to do the hard version of NFTs. It's like, I'm gonna invest this money and flip this money.
Yeah, but there are a lot of people, like, you never seen Pawn Wars or like some of that stuff on that, I don't know what channel comes on, I think, but not History Channel, but one of those channels.
Pawn Stars.
Pawn Stars or whatever. Yeah, people be paying for like something and they be like, yo, there was only 42 in production. I don't even think they realize what they have. I'm going to lowball them and give them 10,000 when that should be worth like 90.
You know what I'm thinking right now? Does he have to give the court that card? Who has the card now?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, who has does he have to turn it into the police? I mean, it's their money. And if I gotta pay it back anyway, maybe I should keep the money. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, whoever sold him that card got off.
I think they're confiscating it. It's just like anybody who robs a bank. Yeah, it's just like anybody who robs a bank and they spend the money on stuff. They're like, yeah, we're gonna get that. Ain't gonna pay me back.
Let me get it off.
It's kind of like when a regular person get their car repoed. It's on their credit and they gotta pay it off, and they don't got no car.
There's so much other stuff I would do with that money besides buy a fucking Pokemon card.
I would have been a whole new person.
New identity and everything.
New identity in Cabo somewhere where they ain't got no jurisdiction. I don't know if they have jurisdiction there or not. I'm just talking. I've seen too many shows.
31 though. Was he? Pokemon was out. Yeah.
Yeah, Pokemon. I mean, I'm 30. I'm about to be 33. Pokemon was out when I was young. I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what none of them cards that they used to collect. Yeah.
That was back in the day.
That wasn't even my crazy shit. I got even crazier story for crazy shit of the week. But yeah, that's my stories for this week.
Okay, that's mine too. Yeah, let's go and take a break and then we come on back.
Alright, cool. And we're back, you guys.
Hey guys. So let's start off with our positive thing of the week.
Alright.
We're probably going to talk about some Netflix or Hulu recommendations later. But Netflix CEO Reed Hastings, or Hastings, however it's pronounced, and his wife Patty Quillen, they personally donated $10 million to Mississippi HBCU Tougaloo, is that how it's pronounced? Tougaloo College.
Yeah.
According to of the total $5 million will fund scholarships at Tougaloo in Jackson, Mississippi, and $5 million will establish the Brown Tougaloo Partnership Scholarship Fund at Brown, which is located in Providence, Rhode Island. This is said to be the largest gift given to the Brown Tougaloo Partnership, which began in 2017. And I'm just happy, like, everybody's supporting the HBCU, and I just wish y'all would support Bowie State more. But we're not going to take away from Mississippi HBCU. But congratulations on your $10 million, supporting our young Black minds, or our young people of color.
100%.
You don't have to be Black to go to HBCU. So yeah, I thought that was a really good positive thing. I don't have $10 million. I wish I did.
Facts.
I won't give the whole $10 million, but I would definitely donate. But we always talk about how they don't give out to the other ones that aren't like the big ones, like Howard or Hampton or Spelman or Morehouse. And now they're going to the nitty gritty, to the ones that fall through the cracks. And I think that's very great.
I think if I become a millionaire, I probably would donate to Bowie. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely would, and then I would change my number because they will call you and email you to the
brink of death. They still calling me.
Right, they will call you to the brink of death.
All right, that was a good process.
It'll be my funeral, and they'll be like, "Hey, you still wanna put us in your will?" Motherfucker, I'm dead. All jokes aside, but congratulations.
Congratulations. Shout out to all the HBCUs.
Yes, to all of them, except for the big ones who get all the money.
Side note. Outside of the positive thing, did you hear about what happened at Bowie Town Center?
No, what happened?
It was like a 300-person fight at that party HQ.
No.
Yeah, that was happening last week. It was like last week. I'll send you the news story. It was like 300, and they look like kids though. They look maybe teenagers, but there's like 300 people fighting. And they were asking like Bowie Police was asking for help from like Maryland state troopers and other counties because to break up 300 people, that's a lot.
Why were there so many people in Party HQ?
I've never been in there. Is it like a Dave & Buster?
It's like a really smaller Dave & Buster.
Okay.
Yeah.
That used to be a food court, so I can imagine they got some space.
Yeah, they got some space. They got like virtual reality. They got bowling lanes there. They got like games and stuff like Dave & Buster, and then they got a small little food like area. But they got these adult. We gotta go there for happy hour. They have this nice little slushy joint.
All right, I'm in.
Like 2 slushies in, you're like, damn.
Say less. You know me.
I'm about to walk this off.
All right, crazy shit. Y'all ready? All right, let me get the story out, y'all. I'm gonna try to get it out. So, a Florida man called 911 to ask for a quality control check on meth he had brought from someone. The man said he
No, you can't just say that and then you can't say nothing. How does that even work? How does that even work?
All right, let me get it out. Okay. Saying he wanted to protect others from buying fake product. Police obliged, came to his door, and tested the meth. The call came in Hernando County Sheriff's Office around 7 p.m. Thursday, okay? Upon arrival, deputies met with Thomas Eugene Kokushi. I hate these last names. Kokushi told deputies he had recently purchased methamphetamines from a male he met in a local bar, and after having used a bit of it, he believed that it was actually bath salts. Kokushi went to tell the deputies that he was an experienced drug user, having used methamphetamines in the past. He knew what it felt like, and this didn't feel like it. He brought out the suspect's products, 2 small bags containing white crystalline substances, and handed it over to the police. explaining that the substance had not provided him the sensation that he's used to. Worried that other people might buy this fake methamphetamine from the same person, and is determined to protect his fellow people and human beings.
What a good citizen.
Right. Colucci wanted deputies to put the person in trouble for selling dangerous drugs. However, he was unable to provide a name or any contact info for the individual because he just met him at the bar.
Right.
As requested, deputies performed a field test on the sample white crystal substance, and guess what? It was meth. Kikuchi, 41, was charged with possession of methamphetamine and 2 counts of possessing drug paraphernalia. As he was being settled into the back of the patrol car, Kikuchi complained of chest pain, so they took him to the hospital. Come to find out he's okay. Cool.
Well, you gotta wait before we judge him.
That might have been that good meth. You want to call the police? He was real.
He was like, "It's come on, and you hit the J." God damn!
Right.
This is only a nickel bag. This supposed to be some Reggie, and that should be torch. Like, no, this can't be Reggie. Right. It's like you need somebody. Yo, hit this and tell me this Reggie. It's like one of those. I don't know the difference between Reggie and all this stuff. I was just using that for example. I'm just saying, like, before we judge him, okay, my man was trying to save lives.
Yeah, he didn't want fake drugs.
Fake drugs going around. So he said, you know what? You know who knows what's good? The police. I'm gonna call my mans. Yeah. And see if they can do this test for me real quick. Yeah. And then if it's not, then hey, no harm, no foul. I save lives.
Then you hated them. Gosh.
Bruh, I've never.
Who's the 911 operator? They was like, you want us to test it? Okay, we'll be right over.
Have you ever seen the show 911?
Yeah.
Angela Bassett. Yeah. Our daughter is one of the operators, and I can only imagine she got the call, and she'd be like, Cheryl, come over here. Hello, can you please restate that for the record?
Right.
I have 2 bags of that's a bag.
Some meth.
Of some meth. Cause I don't know. That's when I hear meth, I feel like it's somebody who talks like that. I don't know. I got 2.
Very Trailer Park accent.
A little bit. I got 2 bags of meth, and I don't think it's the real thing.
I'm not high. I usually do meth.
I use it.
It don't feel right.
It's not giving what it's supposed to give. That's what he said. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. Why don't you come over here and make sure that I got what I'm supposed to get?
Oh shit. What, you was gonna ask for a refund though? And you don't even know the dude.
First of all, who buys 2 bags of something and they don't even know somebody? Like, you bought 2 bags of meth.
Or for somebody you met at the bar.
Now, you know what? In retrospect, I went to New Orleans.
Oh yeah, they be out there.
And people was out there selling to everybody. Mm-hmm. Not me. Again, I do not do any of this type of activity. But I saw it. I mean, I saw gummies. I saw brownies. Yeah. There was like a lady underneath the bridge selling brownies. I bought regular brownies. Not the other stuff. But they were bomb. I was like, ma'am, is there anything in here? I'm coming back to beat your ass. And she was, ha, 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 ha. No, I'm serious.
I'm serious.
I'm serious. I better not feel no high within an hour. I'm coming back here. And both of us going to heaven. Okay? Because I'm not playing. But, I guess I get why he bought it from him. He probably had drinks with the guy. Chilling, cutting up, right. You know.
You know what I got a hankering for? Some meth.
You got some of that white sticky?
And the fact that that lets us know his tolerance is probably ridiculous if that wasn't affecting him.
He said, yo, I've had this before. And this ain't hit. This ain't giving what it's supposed to give. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. It's giving me bath salt. Yeah. It's giving me crystals. Right. Not the crystals that I want. It didn't even break down correctly. That's what my man said.
So if you have a high tolerance for meth, you might as well, what's the step above meth? He gotta try some other shit.
Honestly, when you said that he was getting tested, I thought he was going to get tested for fentanyl or something. Because, you know, that's people have been cutting stuff with fentanyl and people have been dying from it. But when you said that he just was like, yo, it's not giving what it's supposed to give, I'm like, oh, this nigga want a quality check. This nigga was like, ayo, come over here.
And then it was meth.
So he was like, oh, shit.
Oh, what are those handcuffs for? Oh, you arresting me?
No, I don't know. I think we watched the video together when the guy was doing a DUI check and the lady had him do all these dance steps. Yeah. And then at the end, she was like, you're a really good dancer. He was like, oh, not really. I'm just drunk. And it was like, That was Reno 911.
That shit was
funny. But yeah, this man's stupid.
Yeah.
Crazy shit I've heard in a long time. Like I can only imagine.
And out of Florida.
Of course.
Still in Florida.
Why are we not surprised? Why are we not surprised? I'm not surprised. But that's hilarious. All right, now let's move on.
All right.
So, I didn't even pull it up yet. My apologies, guys. So, our question of the week. I apologize. I don't have the original whole first part of this clip. But I'm going to play it. And then you can hear what the lady says in rebuttal. She went in a little bit. So, I want you guys to hear the wit-inness of it all. Okay? All right, here we go.
Fuck out.
Only thing I need now.
Let me start it over. There we go.
And she says the only thing I need now is a man. It's like, yo, like who wants you? Who wants you? You're right. Like once you have achieved these things, you have unfortunately disqualified yourself. Ooh.
Wow, I've never been so happy to be disqualified for something in my life. And seeing as this applies to me since I'm a millionaire, I'm a lawyer, and I have a very successful podcast with CNN, I figured I'd respond. His whole demeanor is, let me reject you before you reject me. And what am I disqualified from exactly? From dating men like you? That's like telling me that I'm disqualified from having a lobotomy. Men like this are threatened by women because they're in constant competition with women. Instead of looking for a partner to build an empire with, they're too busy dragging women down to their level. And it's no surprise that weak men who have nothing else to offer try to use money to control women. Until women have full body autonomy, men should not have access to microphone.
And she says the only thing.
Wow.
So obviously, not obviously, this all started because they stated that.
And she says the only thing.
Sorry, I'm trying to quiet it. It says higher earning women are less attractive. That's what it says at the beginning of this video. Higher earning women are less attractive. And as you can see, it said like, oh, you already achieved everything. Unfortunately, you disqualified yourself. So I figured we get into this. Do you believe that if if a woman becomes a high earning individual, that disqualifies them from finding a partner? I'm not even limited to just a man, just a partner. Period. How do you feel? Let's start off with you.
I think this is some toxic bullshit. Like because he's insecure about a woman that makes more money than him, she's disqualified. Like he got some other issues going on. And it shouldn't matter how much your partner makes or who you're dating makes. Like, get to know the person. Because they're successful, they just get disqualified. It's stupid. I would be a woman. I will be with a woman that makes more money than me. I don't give a shit. Like his logic just shows his own insecurities, and it just made him look stupid to me. What about you?
Fuck this guy. That's what I gotta say. So, wait a minute. So, we already know, statistically, black women in America make less than any other group or party or gender.
Yeah.
How is it that I worked hard to beat the status quo, a quota, and my own black man, here we go again, it be your own people, then says, oh, you're unavailable or you're disqualified to be my partner because you've pushed yourself to be better than me. The fuck?
Yeah. And
then don't let this successful woman go to a white man. Then what? Oh my God. So she could have left the race because she obviously couldn't, keep it. Like, no, because the black man didn't want her. Because what? She made too much. Because he was insecure of his own abilities. Come on now. Come on. Now, I'm sorry. I say this all the time. I've said this for the past, I say about 6-7 years. I am not in the business of healing a broken man. I am not in that business. I'm not in the business of that. You're broken. You need to go get fixed and then come my way.
All right.
You're not going to get anywhere with this mentality. This is that, what's the word I'm looking for? Authoritative mindset where you want everything to be your way. You give all the orders. You want it. Control. You want that control. You want that person to be submissive to you.
Yeah.
And you don't want no. You want them in a box.
Yeah.
You want them to stay there, be a good girl, and not be better than you. When in reality, y'all can build together.
Facts.
See, you talking all this shit about, oh, what do you bring to the table, or and all this stuff, and I mean, men telling women what do they bring to the table, but if she come with her own table and you come with a table, y'all could just have a long ass fucking dining room table together.
Or some Game of Thrones
type of shit. Like, I'm not understanding why it has to be a competition. At the end of the day, you should be competing with yourself to be a better version of yourself.
Facts. Not
competing to be better than someone.
Right.
Like, because that person, 9 times out of 10, is not worried about you.
At all.
And you think this woman is concerned and worried about you? Yeah. Somebody that obviously makes more money than you? You are the last thing on their mind.
Right. She probably.
And now you're laughing stock.
Yeah. He sounds stupid and is insecure, and why do you? That's such a like antiquated way of thinking. Like, I want to be the breadwinner, and the woman I give her allowance, and she need to cook and clean. Yo, dude, you sound stupid. You sound fucking stupid. I don't know if he was trying to be controversial, but I think he believes that dumb shit he was saying. But
I firmly believe he thinks that way.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason for you to get on some type of podcast platform and not stand by what you said. Like ours, I stand by what I said today.
You're a dumbass.
You're a dumbass. And fuck you. Like, you want to have some weak female that's just going with you to go with the flow because you have this going on, you may be popular, but that's not real love. That's not a real support system. Mm-mm. That's somebody who's a codependent. That's what you just got. You just got yourself a codependent. I don't understand. You will want us as a race to be more successful, right. To break those stigmas, to break those stereotypes. Like, we hold the world on our back, and here you are pushing the world even harder on us.
Facts.
Because of your man. Get the fuck. All right.
V gave her opinion. So let us know what you guys think. So I think we might post this clip and see what you guys think in the comments.
Yeah, most definitely, because I know my fellow ladies out there will definitely
chime in on this,
and my fellas too. I'm not gonna say that y'all not. Y'all shout out to Jabari. He's a big one to be like, man, this nigga weak.
Yeah, pretty much.
So shout out to you, my man. All right, so let's go ahead and get our game started.
Yep.
Let's go. Woo, drunk games in a minute,
right?
Let's go.
Guess I go first.
Okay. All right.
Ready?
No. All right. You ready?
Yep.
All right, and read.
Name 5 R&B artists in 5 seconds. Genuine, Cisco, R. Kelly. I'll take a shot.
Wow, I wish I had that one.
I'm mad I said R. Kelly.
I mean, he is.
That fucked me up. But
my thing is, you didn't have to stick to men. You could have went women or men.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I'm worse than that guy. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm gonna take my shot.
You know what? Fuck you, too. Oh, man. That's funny. I wish I had that one.
Oh, gosh. I didn't even know that was in there.
What?
That question.
Oh. Yeah, we put new questions, remember?
Yeah, I forgot all about that one.
Let's find me a good one. I'm gonna get to the bottom of the mason jar. Could you at least ball it back up?
I did ball it up.
Barely. What is that? That's not a ball up. These guys.
Are you ready?
No, I'm fixing your mistakes.
Just like black women do.
Again. Alright, hold on. I'm trying not to rip it. Rip that. I feel like maybe I'll rip that. Alright. Okay. Name 5 music streaming platforms. Tidal, Pandora, Apple Music, YouTube. I couldn't think of the last one. Damn it.
Spotify, Apple.
I was trying to think. So I said Apple. I said Pandora. Okay. But I couldn't. I was thinking about stuff that we're on. And I'm like, dang it. I was so close.
As V pours a shot.
I already have a shot poured.
Oh, excuse me.
Your excuse.
TV show recommendations. So I got one. So Dave Chappelle signed another deal with Netflix, and he's supposed to come out with 5 things of content. Now he has created a series called Chappelle's Home Team.
Okay.
And it's highlighting different comics that he knows. The first one came out last week or the week before last. It's Earthquake. You know who Earthquake is?
No.
The comedian?
No.
Well, Earthquake's from DC. Dave Chappelle's from DC, so home team. It's called Legendary. It's on Netflix. Funny as shit, stand up. Okay. I think if you haven't seen Earthquake stand up before, this is your first time, I think you'll like it.
Okay.
I'll send it to you. But check that out, you guys. Funny as fuck. Earthquake's been funny. He's been in this game for like 30, 40 plus years. Like, yeah. Check it out. What you got, V?
Who of the Lou? My boyfriend laughs at me when I say it like that. Hulu. The Who of the Lou. There are 2 shows I want to talk about, but the first one is new, called The Endgame. If you have yet to watch it, watch it. It's already, I think this week just dropped the 4th episode today. Okay. Today being Monday. So when you hear this tomorrow, you can catch up real easily. It's about a lady who's like a gun boss, let's just say, and they called her and she's pulling the strings. Like she's robbing 12 banks at the same time while she's in captivity with, you know, the government authorities. And of course there's one detective they have, and she's pulling the strings with the detective, and the detective's trying to be on the same page and catch her or catch her end game before it gets to the end game. And I mean, sis is blowing up stuff, she's robbing banks, she's doing the damn thing. She with the shits. She's definitely with the shits. And of course playing little mind games, kind of like if you ever watched Blacklist, a little bit of like playing with the mind games, always knowing what the next step, but she's knowing all the steps while she's behind bars, we can say the box per se. Right. So definitely check that out. Hulu has it, or you can just watch it on regular cable if you have the I think it's on ABC or NBC. Law and Order started back up, like
SVU or
regular Law and Order. And Anthony Anderson is on the show now. Nice. And it's a whole different dynamic. Like I think there's like one guy that's like a racist partner, and then there's another lady who I don't even know whose side she's on. Like it's really, I'm like, yo, I'm over. Again, on the Who of the Lou. You can watch all the new episodes. I think they only have like 3 episodes on right now. So everything's new. It's kind of like that late fall premieres that's coming out. So definitely check those 2 out. Watch them back to back. Fun. It's gonna keep you enticed and interested. And yeah.
All right.
So guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Yeah. I had fun. I had to, tell a couple people off a little bit, but it is what it is. You guys can definitely find us on all streaming platforms. As you heard, Pandora, Apple, Google Play, Alexa, Castbox, Alexa in Castbox, YouTube. Like, rate, subscribe. Please do, guys, because if not, we want to have to be all in your face every day. Like, hey, did you check it? Did you check it? Did you check it?
Hit the like button.
Hit the like button. Right. So everything. Just go ahead. Podbean, Spotify, like I said. Just go ahead. Hit the link in our bio on Instagram. We are Drunk with Friends. All one word with a Z at the end. You can also email us at dwfriends@gmail.com. Also follow us on Facebook at Drunk with Friends. Always reach out if you want to be on our show. DM me. Be respectful, but you can still DM me and let us know you want to be, and we will get right back to you within a good 24 to 48 hour period. That's all I got. With that being said,
take you shots.
You got anything to say, buddy?
Nah, we're good.
All right.
This is our first episode with our ratings.
Oh, okay. So I gotta put that in there. Cheers.
Cheers.
I ain't gonna lie, Willis ring bling blinging a little bit more than me. I don't know.
I'm fancy out here. You wasn't gonna give me no cheap ring. Got me fucked up.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Deuces.